This video is sponsored by DoubleCoin. Visit doublecointires.com for more information.
Welcome back to On the Road. I'm Kevin Linger, managing editor and producer here at Fleet Equipment. ABB E-Mobility recently released its new line of EV chargers, but the company tells us it took a different approach this time, aiming to make a modular, scalable platform that can grow with the needs of your operation. At this year's ACT Expo, I caught up with Brandt Hastings, ABB E-Mobility's North American president, and Chris Thompson, the company's head of product marketing, to see what that platform looks like, starting with the new MCS 1200 megawatt charger.
What you see behind you is our new 1.2 megawatt charging system, 1.2 megawatts in a single charging post right here that is designed to give heavy vehicles a large amount of energy so that they can get back out on the road and perform their route.
Now, here's the thing. Megawatt charging is still limited to the European market today, but ABB E-Mobility expects North American adoption could happen as soon as late 2025 or early 2026. So while you might not be plugging into 1.2 megawatts just yet, the infrastructure is already getting built. Okay, let's get back to ACT.
Where would you see this typically for your customers? If someone comes to you for drayage, or is this in the middle of a long route somewhere?
So we would see the megawatt charging system typically along a long route. So we're here in Anaheim, California. If you were taking a vehicle from San Diego all the way up to Sacramento, high likelihood that you would need to stop and charge along the way. And additionally, there are mandated rest stops for drivers in the US. And so what the megawatt charging system is designed to do is to deliver a high amount of energy very quickly to these trucks along their route and then get them back out on the road as quickly as possible.
So what type of considerations do you account for when a company has concerns about either regulations, upcoming changes, or TCO when they're looking to electrify?
I think the biggest challenge that the industry faces right now is around quality and reliability, and we spent a lot of time thinking about that at ABB E-Mobility. We're focused on designing systems that are scalable and able to adapt to future vehicle needs. We're also focused on building systems that are easy to run and provide a superior total cost of ownership, because that matters to these network operators. And then we're focused on designing systems that are highly usable for both drivers and for service technicians alike. And if you see the user interface in front of you, it's highly intuitive. It's digitally native, very similar to the iPhone experience or the Android experience that we've all grown so accustomed to. We want to make that a very highly frictionless experience for the driver to be able to get the energy. And then for the service technician, inside this cabinet, we want to make it very easy for these technicians to diagnose and repair any issues that come up so that that charger can get back online, give the vehicles the energy it needs to perform their missions.
So what makes ABB's lineup scalable and adaptable?
Absolutely. So this is powered by three large power cabinets behind it that are built off of the same family of products that you see behind me today at ACT Expo. You can add additional charging posts at a site. So that gives you the ability to scale your deployment on a single site. Whereas you might start out with 1 megawatt charging system today, as heavy vehicle e-mobility increases, you can add additional systems to make sure you're meeting the marketplace and drivers' needs. We took a page out of the Computing World's book. If you think about how the IBM System 360 revolutionized computing, because you were able to add on components to that system without having to bring in an entirely new system.
The scalable design is a boon for fleet managers, but ABB E-Mobility says the new line of chargers are meant to be driver-focused as well. I asked Chris Thompson to show us how that all comes together, and he said it should be pretty simple.
Just like your iPhone, you shouldn't really need an instruction manual to use a charger. So what we have is a nice 21.5-inch screen that's IK10 for protection and functionality. And this screen is what we like to say completely configurable. So what do I mean by that? Is that you can actually, based on who you're talking to or the customer, basically make this configurable so that it works in their depot. You can do their messaging, their pricing, all of that. So we really made it intuitive, and this is a tool that we give our customers so that they can build their brand. So a true B2B, let's say, uniqueness in the industry.
Despite this unit having Fleet Equipment's name on it, ABB E-Mobility said we couldn't take it home. Nice touch though. The MCS 1200 is powered by three 400 kilowatt charge cabinets that deliver power at 1500 amps. The heavy-duty cable moving all that juice is designed to be light work for drivers.
So what I'd like to have you do, if you want to step over here, we have a unique MCS system with the cable that's, let's say, designed and architected to fit with the MCS standard, which we know is on the left side of the vehicle. So actually, when you pull out the connector, you'll notice that it rotates exactly to where the inlet is.
Yeah, and is that just something that's done with like the tension and strength of the cabling?
The torque.
He also pointed out the connector angle is slightly rotated to make docking easier at the truck inlet, and showed the built-in Ethernet port.
So this is your MCS connector, but what's really unique about this is you see this right here. That's for the Ethernet communication with the MCS truck. What's unique about that is that was standardized in March, and then we did the first testing with MAN in Europe for communication over Ethernet for the protocol. So it's a really big step forward for standardization.
ABB E-Mobility also designed the interface to walk drivers through payment and next steps using the charger's customized display.
So we have what's configurable with the logo, the messaging, but actually we walk through it, we connect to the vehicle, and then you can configure this. You can also configure the charging rates based on your business needs. So also, depending on how you would like to pay. So we know a lot of truckers maybe use like RFID card, or maybe you want to push people to an application. You can choose and actually take these on or off how you want to show them.
The chargers connect to the company's cloud-based asset management system for 24/7 monitoring, independent updates, and improved remote diagnostics. And fleets can get service agreements with 99% uptime commitments and rapid on-site response by technicians. Thanks for watching On the Road. Subscribe to Fleet Equipment to stay in the know, and we'll see you next time.